Hi, I'm Sambara. I'm a biochemistry student here at the University of Rhode Island. I'm on a pre-med track, and we're both interested in health.
And I'm Ricardo Verissimo. I'm also a biochemistry major here at the University of Rhode Island, and also in the pre-med track.
And this is our first video on 5-minute health. Okay, so today's episode is going to be about proteins and how we use proteins and why we use proteins. So basically, the reason we use proteins is to regenerate muscle. This is based off of people who work out at the gym. So if you work out, you're always going to be eating proteins on the go, at home, wherever you are. So proteins help with like muscle regeneration and muscle growth. As well as this, there's BCAAs, which some of the foods we're going to be talking about have BCAAs, which are amino acids, and these also help with muscle regeneration. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is eggs. Now eggs have a small calorie amount, which allows them to be eaten like in a great amount, I guess. And so basically each egg has 6 grams of protein, and it also has 67 calories. So they're low in calories, allowing you to eat more of them. And they're also high in proteins and BCAAs as well. Also, in addition to this, you can a lot of people have speculations and misconceptions about eggs being high in cholesterol. This is actually a disproven fact by many doctors around the world that cholesterol from eggs or any other food does not actually raise your cholesterol. It doesn't give you high cholesterol in your blood or anything. And this is only due to the fact of what Ricardo was going to explain.
Yeah, so what actually raises cholesterol in your body are refined carbs. For example, the sugar you eat every day, that's gonna raise your cholesterol, and that's really bad for you.
Exactly.
You know, if you eat the eggs, like just the cholesterol from the eggs, that's actually good for you because it's gonna help you build your hormones, your steroid hormones, such as testosterone.
Exactly. All right. Another source of protein we want to talk about is turkey. Now, turkey, just like eggs, is very low in calories. So it's a very light food that you can eat. It's high in protein as well as that, and you can eat a lot of this and not worry about getting fat or about the calories that you're eating. As well as this, it's also like really low in fat, so you don't have to worry about your diet or anything when you're eating turkey. So if you want to look at ratios here, 1 pound of turkey is like 133 grams of protein, and 1 slice of turkey is around like 5 grams of protein. So you can have maybe like 6 grams, and that will give, 6 slices, and that will give you like 30 grams of protein. Now, if you want to look at it in a way of like calories, each slice is around like 40 to 50 calories. So it's really low, it's really light. You can eat a lot of it, and it will help you build muscle really quickly.
Exactly. Right?
That's right, turkey.
So here we come to the third one, beef. And I love beef.
Me too, man.
Beef.
Scary.
Yeah, so why do we eat beef? Beef has high amounts of L-carnitine. It's a very good amino acid for you to build muscle. And that it's found like in higher concentrations in beef, like in comparison to other sources of meat, they don't have as much L-carnitine. But if you don't eat beef, you can have other sources such as chicken. There comes to the fourth one.
Right. Awesome. Chicken!
Right.
I love chicken. I can't.
Yeah, so chicken is also great because it has lower fat than beef. But the fat from beef, it's not that bad either. It also has good amount of cholesterol, which is gonna help you build your testosterone. And chicken will help you build lean muscle as well because it doesn't have that much fat. So you're gonna have a lower calorie food.
Exactly.
And now we come to the fifth one for you vegans.
This is a special type of
This is a special one.
Yeah.
If you don't eat beef, meat, or any sort of animal protein, you can have simply eat quinoa.
Alright. Okay, I don't know how to spell quinoa, but he's got it.
Quinoa. Yeah, so quinoa, a lot of doctors have done some research and they discovered that quinoa has all the essential amino acids. And that's gonna help you build muscle. You know, some people talk about that grain-free diet, but quinoa you should definitely include in your diet. It's a grain, I know, it has a lot of carbs, but the amino acids that you're gonna have into your food, it's gonna overcome the carbs that you're gonna take.
Yeah.
So
it will overcome the consequences. So
yeah,
it has greater benefits than it does cons, I guess.
Exactly. We're done.
There we go. Okay. So by seeing all these sources of protein, now you guys have a bigger picture on what you should be eating when you're coming out of the gym or before the gym. So if you want to know amounts of how much protein you should be consuming a day, it is, if you're building mass, it's 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of your body weight. So if you weigh 140, you would be eating 140 grams of protein. Now this sounds like a huge amount, but you have meals throughout the day which you can take this amount of protein in. So maybe in the breakfast you have 5 eggs or 6 eggs or something. If you're trying to build mass, this is your most ideal amount of protein you'd be having. And the more you eat, the more like benefits and the more muscle growth you'll see. As for like somebody who's just trying to tone, you would be eating 0.8 to around a gram of protein. And this would help you with muscle growth, but it won't give you as much mass as somebody who's eating 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of the body weight. So looking at that, you guys now have an idea of what your diet can be when you're working out, and I hope everybody, I wish everybody good luck when you're working out and when you're eating, and I hope gains to everybody. Gains, baby.
Gains, baby.
Gains, baby. And that's all for the episode of 5 Minute Health.
Peace.
Peace out, baby.
Bing, bing, bong.
So,
this is 5 Minute Health.
yeah, this is our first
All right,
video.
let's do that.